We had thousands that were registered to vote. I think we're at like over 200,000 for merch sales. Don't quote me on that because I think it just keeps like bumping up like crazy. But
Turning Point USA, since Charlie was killed, just so you guys know, this is a fact, has made more than $100 million. That is separate from the $40 million they made at Mar-a-Lago the other night.
She has a picture of her kids holding her husband's book. Then a video comes out and she's giggling 2 weeks after he passed, and she's talking about merchandise sales. I mean, she could have done the Jackie Kennedy.
Candace Owens is no longer hinting that Erika might be dishonest. She is now openly accusing her of running what she calls a fake merchandise scheme that allegedly brought in millions from the TPUSA community. This time, Candace did not come forward with only words. She brought what she claims are receipts, including an audio recording of Erika laughing and joking with her. Team about merchandise sales only a few days after Charlie died, and this situation becomes even more serious because Candace is not acting alone. Reports say she is now working alongside Charlie Kirk's own sister. When family members begin to speak out, it sends a strong message that the concerns may be coming from people who were very close to the situation before getting into the details of how this alleged merchandise operation worked and where the money may have gone. There is something about the timing of that audio that makes the whole situation feel very intentional.
Turning Point USA cult members are furious that Erika Kirk has been called a grifter, yet this audio seems to point to just that.
As many people already know, the internet has been buzzing about the audio Candace Owens released. In it, Erika can be heard sharing a lighthearted moment with her team while talking about how well the merchandise is selling.
I don't even know where to begin. The fact that we were able to pull off an event of a century, like it's just insane.
The audio does not clearly prove anything unusual. It sounds like a leader praising her staff for their efforts and encouraging them. The issue begins when people listen to it while thinking about everything that was happening at that time and everything that has taken place since Charlie died.
And then you have, is it 100 million? I think we're at like over 200,000 for merch sales. Don't quote me on that because I think it just keeps like bumping up like crazy. But
for Candace claims that the audio came from a staff meeting held just days after Charlie passed away. If the audio raised eyebrows, the video raised even more concern. In the video, Erika is smiling widely while repeatedly pointing out how successful the merchandise sales were. As soon as that recording spread online, it went viral. People on TikTok began stitching the clip, discussing her expression and her focus on sales at a time when many believed she should have been spending quiet time with her children and processing her loss.
Erika Kirk calling Charlie Kirk's funeral the event of the century in the new leaked audio that Candace Owens posted is crazy.
Throughout all of this, Erika's supporters strongly defended her. However, there was one thought many seemed uncomfortable saying openly, that Candace might have been correct in her long-standing claim that Erika cared deeply about money. On Twitter, hundreds of posts criticized Erika, suggesting she appeared more excited about the financial opportunities after Charlie's death than about mourning him. These opinions spread quickly, especially as past clips and statements resurfaced that seemed to show a consistent pattern. Candace Owens has said she was not surprised at all by these developments. According to her, she had been warning people for a long time about what she saw as Erika's strong focus on money. She believes others are only now noticing what she noticed months ago. One of Candace's early concerns was how quickly Erika stepped into Charlie's position as CEO of Turning Point USA after his death. In Candace's view, this happened too fast and left little room for oversight. By becoming CEO, Erika placed herself in a position where few people would feel comfortable questioning her actions, since she was seen publicly as a grieving widow.
I think the mistake they made, and I've said on my podcast, she should have never become the CEO and chairman overnight. Because now, when people have questions, you got to answer them, right? You're not just a grieving widow, but you very quickly decided that you were equipped to be Charlie. Well, guess what? That's going to be a trial by fire. Charlie had to go through it. It's painful. And so people are feeling like, hey, it's not fair to ask her any questions because her husband just died.
Candace also claims she noticed early on that Erika appeared to be turning her grief into a source of income. Erika traveled across different states for interviews, speaking about her loss. She later released a book promoted as Charlie's final work, encouraging supporters to buy it as a way to feel closer to him. But Candace says the merchandise sales were where things became more serious. When she learned how the alleged scheme worked, she publicly criticized Erika without holding back. Erika had previously warned Candace to stop making accusations against her and TPUSA, claiming Candace was spreading false information for profit and threatening consequences if she did not stop.
the podcaster Candace Owens, okay? At one time, a friend of Charlie's, at one time, an employee of Turning Point. She has been one of the main peddlers of these conspiracies, and she is making a huge amount of money on it. She is building her business off of these lies. What do you want to say to her and the other people that are putting these lies out into the world right now?
Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say. Stop.
Only made Candace more determined. She argued that Erika had been trying to profit from Charlie's death from the very beginning. Candace then described what she believed was the structure behind the merchandise sales. She pointed out that TPUSA reportedly made over $100 million from merchandise alone. This does not include the additional $40 million said to have been raised during the black tie gala at Mar-a-Lago in December last year.
Turning Point USA, since Charlie was killed, just so you guys know this is a fact, has made more than $100 million. That is separate from the $40 million they made at Mar-a-Lago the other night. So since Charlie has died, that organization has taken in $140 million. But gosh darn you people that are making hundreds of dollars every day on YouTube.
Erika reportedly charged up to $10,000 per plate at that event, with nearly 1,000 guests attending. But what many people found most troubling was what happened immediately after Charlie died. According to reports, the very next day, TPUSA listed a shirt for sale, showing a black illustration of Charlie raising his fist with the words, "Here I am, Lord, send me." Isaiah 6-8. Within a week, 5 more shirts appeared on the website with different messages presenting Charlie as a heroic figure. These shirts reportedly sold out quickly, as if that were not enough. Erika also created a GoFundMe, which some reports say collected over $6 million in donations. Candace's main question was simple. If nothing improper was happening, how can the large amounts of money coming in from merchandise and donations be explained? Where was the money going? Erika did not publicly respond to these questions. Even after the video of her celebrating the merchandise sales spread widely online, she remained silent. This stood out to many because she had spoken out strongly in the past when facing criticism. Some observers believe that the public goodwill Charlie built over the years is beginning to fade and that loyalty within TPUSA is weakening. Especially after these allegations, what added even more pressure was the involvement of Charlie's sister, Mary. According to her, TPUSA under Erika's leadership has not been fully transparent about its finances. An independent investigator reportedly noted that some tax and financial audit records were missing. These files allegedly disappeared a few months before Charlie died, which matches the period when Erika began taking a more active role in the organization. Reports also claim that Charlie had concerns of his own and had hired a team to review the company's finances. However, he never received the results before his death. After new leadership took over, this issue was reportedly set aside. For Mary, this was a turning point. But what upset the family most, according to insiders, was when Erika recreated the tent where Charlie was shot in front of a large crowd and allowed people to pay to take photos inside. The family reportedly found this deeply disrespectful. Now, as more questions continue to surface and more past information reappears online, Erika has remained quiet. At this point, it is no longer only Candace speaking. Charlie's own sister is saying that the numbers do not make sense. And when family members begin raising concerns like this, it becomes harder for the situation to remain hidden. The issue is no longer just about merchandise sales. It is about whether everything people are noticing now had been happening in plain sight all along.